Hey, what's up, everybody? Plus Parquet. Plus, I see a couple new people, couple new little guys trickling in here. Before we get started, we're gonna do Gran Turismo World Series Nations Cup exhibition. All right, it's gonna be round one coming at you. But before we do that, before I hit you with any intros, before I do anything, we gotta look at the results of Manufacturers Cup. Now, I was in GT2 League as a B driver going up to A. Now on this Nations Cup round one you're about to see, I did it. I'm in the GT1 League, so it's gonna be a little bit tougher, harder to get them points. It's gonna be a little rougher. So let me get my bragging on now from the GT2 League, and then we'll get into it.
Bitch, I pop out the pussy a pimp, bottle of Henny and a Detroit limp. Bitch, I pop out the pussy a pimp, bottle of Henny and a Detroit limp. Whoa, 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 whoa.
World famous intro time.
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? What? I said, would you look at that? Everything. Say that again.
They call it a breakdown.
Learn your fucking lesson. Don't you know who you're talking to? Take a step back, you worthless piece of shit. Drink bleach and eat shit, motherfucker. Fuck around and find out. Fuck.
See, guys, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure this sport is going to end up being dominated by females in the future because pretty soon with these new regulations where they have to have the roll cage in the car, but then they also have to build an additional roll cage for the titanium set of nut sacks hanging between the legs of these drivers. My God, dude, did on that last one, did I hear that car land its jump? And then if you listen very closely, I hear the suspension brake. Whenever it lands, the second time it bounces, you can hear a very distinct crack of one of the components in the suspension broke, and that freaking thing took a right-hand turn real fast. Like he broke a trailing arm, he broke a rear control arm, broke the rear subframe, and twisted that car sideways. No joke. Listen. Who cares? It could have been the tire blowing out. It could be anything. Round one in GT1 League. You just saw the points that are on deck. 160 something for the dub. I'm scared. We're back in GT1, but it's not heavy damage. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know why there's no heavy damage. I don't know why the laps aren't super high. I don't know what's going on, but your boy made it. I'm back in the DRA, and we're in the GT1 League. Nations Cup. We're gonna get after it. Let's go. So we got 10 laps on deck, no strategy, no pits. They gave us no, dude, there was a couple cars to choose from, but the only one to choose from is this lime green. What is it? What year was this thing again? 2016. They're gonna give us a 2016 Porsche 911 991 rear engine, rear wheel drive, road car, but then threw us some racing slicks, some racing hard slicks, and said, "Hey, you know what? You want to go well over 200 miles an hour on the straight? Yeah, go ahead and do that. Do it 10 laps in a row." And you have to be so sensitive on the brakes, or you are twisting this car sideways because the engine's in the back, my friends, and this thing feels a little funny. So let's get after it. You ready for this? I'm ready for it. You excited? I'm excited. You got your boner pants on? My boner pants are on, and they are tight. So anybody new to the channel, we will be exploding inputs at the bottom and radars for important moments, but I've been trying a new editing style to where I go a little bit more linear on the storytelling and just let the race flow with some picture-in-picture, live up-front moments, things like that. Finishing up this qualifying. Guys, you know how I do it. Ain't no practice. I had no idea. I had no idea what was gonna happen. That this car felt so strange to drive, and we just did a that. Go to the back of the line. I don't know if this is gonna be a full linear storytelling race video, or if I'm gonna chop it up and break it up and rewind some spots. There's a lot of action in this one. Both round 1 and round 2 had a lot of action in it. The GT1 League is competitive, and I really enjoy it a lot. That's why I work so hard to get back into it. But, you know, ultimately, I'm still not going to care enough to practice and spend a bunch of time putting a bunch of hours in and testing all the different tires and the different strats. We ain't doing all that. Let's just get at it.
She hang around with a blood named Smokey. What you love to know he was Smokey. He took her down, down, down. He rode around to kick that go around. Huddy, 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 oh.
Damn, D Green, you did this?
Ooh.
The sound.
I like it.
The sound.
Lately I've been thinking about all the puss I've had lately, about all the drink I've been drinking. Oh, lately I've been fucking. Every time I hit a new town, I find my way all around. Oh, lately I've been killing. Yes, I've been stealing and fibbing. I'm just a old school villain. Let's get it. Lately I've been moving, cause there ain't no room for an outlaw like me. Lone Star, Texas, I'm player made. They gon' ask where I'm from Dirty Bay. Well, we got them all, yeah, and we got a law, yeah. Lone Star, Texas, I'm player made. They gon' ask where I'm from Dirty Bay. Well, we got them all, yeah, and we got a law, yeah. So Jordan, I need 30 piece for the winner. I'm about to make music, get high and eat dinner. Hibernated like bears out in Yellowstone, and I only come out to fuck yellow bones. I gotta miss you sucking dick and cleaning dishes. If you want them extensions, just act right and listen. Yes, I like money, but I love them bitches. Get it head while I smoke a slab wood and I'm fishing. Hey, yo, is that Mexican OT?
Lately I've been killing. I'm just an old school villain. Y'all better start chilling, cause I'm gonna win this race. Probably not. These green Porsches. You're driving with the driving crooner, baby. These green Porsches. Fuck these green Porsches. Fuck. Give me a road car that goes 270,000 miles an hour on a straight, then bunch us all together, and then put us on racing hard slicks on a road car. Thanks, PD. Because there ain't no rules for an outlaw like me. You know, and I swear to God, on anything, I can go the rest of my life without seeing another goddamn green Porsche. I swear. And did you see that? I set that up. That was a triple switchback I was setting up. I was setting up another triple switchback. and your boy had to lose control of the car and lose the rear end and slide into me. You saw me setting it up. You saw it coming. Anyway, we're gonna get going here. We're gonna finish this lap 1. These green Porsches, they're fast. They're out of control. They're race cars. Look how many green Porsches. Oh my god. Then I get smoke screen. Someone deployed the smoke screen on me and I evaded. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo, Donatello. We got out of that joint. We got some pizzas on our way. Okay, we qualified P12. We're up to P10. Replay up in the little corner. I've been doing this little replay cam. That's what happened just a second ago where we all almost died. So following through to finish this lap 1 where I gained 2 positions, did not die. I got this guy in my butthole, but he has a 4-second penalty because he was the bowling ball in that last event. And with that said, guys, the usual shit. No practice. Absolutely no practice. This is one car I should have probably practiced in. A road car with racing hard slick tires on. A very, very fast road car. Yeah, I should have probably practiced. I didn't get any of the turns correctly until pretty much the end of the race. And that's when it mattered. So let's keep it moving. All right, we're trying to get to the end of lap 2 without dying. Now, these 2 dudes are straight. Forget about the spinner. He's done. These 2 dudes, you see it pop up in the top right-hand corner. Jared and whatever the other dude's name is. Jared and fuck him. I can't remember his name. Jared and like Jensky or something. Jenston and Jared. Now live up front view real quick. Well, that move right there was not on. That move into turn 1 is not a good idea. Anyone that does that, I'm sorry. Technically, sure, you can do that, I guess, but you're retarded. Don't do that. So now I am between Jared and Jenston. Okay, these 2 dudes. No, I bumped the wall. That's on me. Now I got him behind me in my right on my inside. He sticks his nose in there. You can say maybe I turned in on him if that's what you want to think, but that is not being alongside me, not even close. Okay, that is like that's having a pixel. And then if you wonder if he would have cared about turning across in front of me, look at that. He didn't care that I was near the inside. He was going to turn across the front of me no matter what. Now here they are again. Jared punts Jenston again. This is why you don't retaliate. Now here I come through with my green Porsche.
Why you bullying
Jenston
me?
thinks I'm Jared that just punted him, and then he pushes the past me. These 2 dudes were making. I was gonna have a stroke. These 2 dudes were just fighting with each other, and I was getting the worst of it.
S is for speech. S is for speech.
Okay, lap 4. Here comes Jared. He's right with us. He's right in our slipstream. I want him to go by. These 2 guys are fighting. Here he comes. We're door to door right now. I want him to go through. He's gonna fight with Jenston. That's what the main goal was gonna be right from the beginning. These 2 dudes are being a little bit over the top. Jared in particular, by the end, I believe. You can tell me in the comments. I believe by the end you're gonna say Jared was the aggressor and he was not. He was wrong. He was wrong. Either way, I almost dump it right there. Luckily, I saved the car, lose a position over it, but I did not dump the car. Was able to hold it. I had to let ghost through. No big deal. As long as I can keep breathing and not have my butthole fall apart. And yeah, bad stuff happened. Now, if you haven't noticed by now, 4th gear is where it's at. 3rd gear, you can turn. 2nd gear, you can really get the car to rotate. 1st gear on only maybe 1 turn, just to really crank it in. I believe on the next to last turn of the circuit. But you see us going over 220 miles an hour on that straightaway, slamming it down, and you really have to rotate the car into 3rd, then get right back to 4th. Same way as here. You got to get to 4th right away and get on that throttle as fast as you can. Yeah, this is the turn right here. Was the only one I went down the first. to really get a good rotation. Even though it was rear engine, rear wheel drive, I still had the brake balance. I'm pretty sure I was still +4, +3 or +4. I can't remember what it was. It was definitely still. I was rotating that thing. So pick up another position whenever that guy served his penalty. A little bit of camera, little bit of that was just a racing incident. I think they just touched a little bit and they didn't want to wreck each other, and it was just, I think it was just a racing incident, but nothing really malicious about it at all. Either way, now Just Wicked, if you remember, Just Wicked has been in every World Series race for the last like month. Anyway, he is in my rear end. I need to get rid of him as fast as possible, and I put in a banger. I put in a banger of a lap. I really do. My trail braking and overall just braking in general has just gotten a lot better. It's allowed me to really pick up the pace. My throttle inputs have gotten a little bit better. Being able to control the car just that little bit better. I was able to shake Just Wicked and get more than a second lead and not really have to worry about too much more. But just to blow up the inputs, just so you can see, I just this car, it was all about being smooth and it was all about fourth gear. If you didn't figure that out, smooth off the brakes. Whenever you're lifting off the brakes, if you're not very smooth on certain downhill sections, you are going to be in trouble. You are going to over rotate the car because of the engine. She in the back. Either way, if you get on the throttle too much, it's going to rotate as well. But you have to get up into fourth gear and just let it rip. I maybe should have shifted early a little bit more than I was. Either way, these two guys. Now this is where I think Jared is the bad guy. Jared is a no good bad guy. He has already shown that he will push to pass multiple times. He's done it a couple times now, and here he comes with his nemesis with these guys. They were right in front of me. He's coming in. Everything's totally fair. Now he doesn't defend, but he still bumps him and gets the advantage and gets an amazing run on him because he bumped him wide, and he's gonna take him at the line. That was a push to pass. I don't know if you tell me in the comments if you don't think that was a push to pass. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the only thing I can really say about Jensen is, dude, it's the final lap. That dude Jared has been extremely aggressive. Not extremely aggressive. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I'm not saying anything really bad about either one except for Jared. You pushed it past multiple times, dude, and you have to defend there. How did you? Why would you go out on the qualifying line on the last lap of a World Series race like that? I would have, dude. I'm sorry. I know it's a long straight there to the finish, but you would have to defend there against a guy who's been pressuring. We'll say that he's been pressuring. We'll say that. Either way, I was a victim. Imagine if maybe I didn't get tagged by Jensen and I was able to pull away from both of those guys a half a second down the straight, and then they just tango with each other the rest of the way. Next thing you know, I'm P4. But these dudes, you retaliate against the wrong person, and look what happens. And you know what? I do it too. Sometimes you get mad, and that's why I tried to highlight why Jensen was mad and made me the victim of it. The only thing I really didn't like at the end was whenever I was kind of calling him out for it, he his apology was "I'm sorry" with a question mark, like he didn't understand what he did wrong. Which, in the heat of the moment, I understand he is really fired up about Jared. So why would he even be like? He probably didn't even compute even why I was even saying he did something to me, because we're all just green Porsches. Now, if you could see, Jared was saying that dumb shit. Jared was saying that you're hitting the brakes too early. You don't have to brake so early. Learn how to drive. Oh, you tried to be fast, but you weren't because I beat you. Like, it's just like, he was saying shit like that in the chat if you read it back. And dude, you were pushing the pass. Like, it, you got caught in 4K pushing the pass multiple times. It's just a game. I don't really get all that mad about it. I other than having a full-blown stroke to where I might die and need an ambulance. But either way, it was a lot of fun. GT1, we're in the GT1, guys, and I'm handling business. P6. Let's see what the next one is. I'm going to start editing round 2 right now, and the carts are going to hurt. The carts are going to hurt bad, but let's go. I'll see you on the next one.
Didn't it? Sensitive. This
We gon' play it loud until they feel it, yeah. Yeah, we gon' blow the roof up off the building, yeah. Yeah, we gon' play that motherland bounce. Check it out now, motherland bounce. Check it out now, motherland bounce. We baba. Black and get a shopping with a Sammy Davis cousin. Tried to dodge the industry, but now my name is buzzing. They all saying that I'm conscious. I say that it's nonsense. So I say I've been on since on had an on switch from Seattle, the rainy city where my mom lived. In Jerusalem, the golden city that was conquered. But still we moving onward. Motherland conquest. Smell me like an armpit. Yeah. Yeah, we gon' play it loud until they feel it, yeah. Yeah, we gon' blow the roof up off the building, yeah. Yeah, we gon' play that motherland bounce. Check it out now, motherland bounce. Check it out now, motherland bounce. We baba. My mama told me that I read good. Been on my straight and narrow, but my history is the hood. Thank God today that we could buy a box of Cheerios and cakes. I can